Hey guys, and welcome to the Toribash Replay Showcase with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films, the show where we look at Toribash replays that will be changing very soon. I keep mentioning that, and I'm going to mention it at the start of the next two videos as well to make sure everyone knows. Big changes coming soon. Brace. Our first replay for today is OSSJHallelujah by XXSJXX. A lot of letters in that one. I guess there's a lot of letters in all the replays, but there's a lot of random letters in that. I know letters make words. Don't comment below letting me know that letters make words. This is a cool replay, though. Kind of a one-shot. I know, I'm wrong. I'm immediately wrong. I'm 48 seconds into this recording, and I'm already wrong. So, okay. It's a two-shot, but one dismember. Okay, we need a new word for that. I like that a lot. I like how simple it is, you know? It's definitely not a stupidly complicated replay, but it looks swish. It looks slick. And I kind of like the way he sort of clips Jeff in, like, his lower stomach. That might actually be a dick kick. We'll take a look at this. There's actually a lot of frames on the end of this one, so we'll hang about for a second to get it in slow-mo. I would love a way to just, like, type a command that would load the replay so that I could do it in slow-mo. Probably already exists. If there is, let me know in the comments so we don't have to sit through the frames each time. Okay, although I guess that won't really matter in a couple of weeks. Spoilers. Okay, so we got that, like, punch that knocks Jeff into the air, and then that clip. It's not really a dick kick, it's more like a lower stomach kick. It's more of like a where the belt would be kick. It might, like, graze the dick, but it's certainly not... Oh, don't crash now! What the fuck, Toribash? What the fuck? We're a minute into this. Come on. You're better than this. You know what I'm looking forward to most about the changes that are coming to this show, guys? Not having to put up with that anymore. There will be no more crashes, ever. Well, none that you'll see anyway. Okay, let's look at this once or twice more. I don't want to linger on this replay because apparently it'll crash the game. It's cool though, I like it. I like the one shot, it's a nice little opener. Moving along, this is Graham Disgrace by Gramophone. SubZero with his deal with his sunglasses and Santa hat. He owns all the style. This one's a little bit more complicated, as you can see. Yeah, good luck on that one. So, we have that sort of like wick... Oh, it's doing that thing. Wow, it hasn't done that for absolutely ages. Whoa. I can't remember the last time the game did that. Like, cycles through the replays on its own. I guess I'll have to do this then. Okay. That's fine. I can remember. I won't forget each time. So, we have that wicked kick to the knees there that get the legs dismembered coming up here. Like, oh, it just looks really, really cool. I'm going to have to load it, aren't I? Otherwise, it's going to keep going. So, spoilers, these are the replays we have on the show today. Pause the video and look at them all to see if your replay's there. It isn't. I'm specifically talking to you, Bob. All right? Your replay's not on the show. All right? Bob, I'm sick of your messages, Bob. God, leave me alone. It's going to suck if there is somebody called Bob who's, like, sent loads of messages that for some reason we're not receiving. And he's like, well, fuck you too, Jack. All right, so yeah, we have... This is, like, the main thing I love about this replay is the knee kick coming up here. So, sort of like, I couldn't explain that. It's like he phases through Jeff's knees to kick them off. Like, his leg is just not stopped at all. And that decap is nothing to, like, overlook, too. Nothing to overlook? Probably could have phrased that better. You know what I'm trying to say. It's worth pointing out as well. But that's awesome. His leg, like, its foot, rather, phases through Jeff's knee there. Might be a bug in the game, honestly. I'm that impressed. And then that decap, which just looks... awesome. It's a really, really, really good looking replay. And the sunglasses help. I'm going to be on. Oh, he looked at us. Did you see him sort of cock his head and look at us there? It's pretty slick. All right, once more, twice more at normal speed, and then we'll move along. But I really do like this. Kind of a two-shot, but a really good one. And that decap is really cool, too. That deserves more attention than I've been giving it, to be honest, because the knee thing is cool, but that decap is very well planned. You know, he sort of pulls Jeff into the right situation to get that decap. Moving along, this is I Need My Money, or Monet, I Need My Monet by Epic81. And this guy needs some monies, so give this guy some monies, I guess. This would be a sort of... what am I, 140 episodes into the show? I still do not have, like, a way of defining a replay that just keeps going. I just say it's a replay that just keeps going, you know? Stuff just keeps happening in this replay. He keeps getting dismembers. He uses every frame. I'm not going to call that faff at the start, mainly because of the way he sort of stops himself. It feels like he certainly did that very much on purpose, so I'm not going to call that faff. That's something that I might have called faff in the, back in the day, but I've learned, I've evolved, I've become a better man, and that is certainly not faff. It's more, that is That is what I definitely refer to as setup. You know, he goes onto his knees, kicks off, gets the decap. There's no showboating, no flair. It's well, not no flair. You know what I mean, guys. I'm having a bad day for words. Apparently, there's certainly some flair, but there's no unnecessary flair. Man, do I love the word unnecessary. Okay. So yeah, it's that decap. We'll look at some Jeff Cam. I have a feeling the kick here is gonna look pretty decent. Yeah, you kind of get the boom of the impact there. Hold on. Boom. You know, it actually kind of looks. Let's go frame by frame for a second here, because it looks like his foot is just like one block wide from that angle. Or maybe not. At high speeds, it kind of did. It looked like it was just, you know, kind of like a hand rather than a foot. It's pretty cool. One more time. Why not? One more time. So you have, I guess it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dismembers. That's a madman, isn't it? Isn't that what a madman is? Isn't it 5 dismembers? I think it is. I mean, 140 videos, episodes, I probably should know that by now, but I don't. I'm going to guess that is. All right, moving along. This is RFLG. I am now occasional by RFL Gaming. I think that means he's going to occasionally submit to this show now. I'm not really sure about that, which is a shame because his replays are pretty damn good, especially that. Is that going to be a skeet? That looked like that hand throw looked like it was really on purpose, but I guess not. This, much like the last replay, is just one of those replays where there's just a lot of dismembers and a lot of shit going on. I thought he threw that body part over there, but I think he kicks it, right? Like, I think he sort of hooks it on his foot, and yeah, look at that. That is cool as hell. I like that a lot. We've sort of seen those on the show before where there's no grabbing and he kind of uses the hook of the hand or the foot to kick, but that is really fast. Let's see if we can get like the backwards angle on that. Keep an eye on this coming up there, all right? So it's, let me see if I can follow it with the mouse. I think it's that, no, it's that body part. Okay, I can see it now. It's coming out. It's there. Okay, whoa. Looks cool. Hard to follow, maybe. Maybe we should zoom in a little bit. There you go. Up there. Okay, this is the angle. This is the angle where you'll see it. There we go. That's the angle of the speed. That is a really quick kick, and I like the way it sort of just propels that body part so quickly. I know I'm focusing on one minor detail of the replay here, but it really, really did stand out to me. Let's go ahead and slow this one down just a little bit, see if we can figure out. So you got that kick to the thigh there that kicks off the right leg and that little joint. Kick to the left leg that also kicks off the left leg, funnily enough. I think he kicks off, I think it's like his pec, right? I think it's Jeff's pec that he ends up kicking. So I think it's this thing here that no, it's the other side. Okay. But you can see it now. Now that we've gone slow, you can really see it. I also like the way he uses his right leg to like keep that part of Jeff's body away from the rest of him so it doesn't like interrupt the kick that he uses to propel that body part. It's very interesting. Very well thought out replay. I like seeing these replays. We actually haven't had a whole lot of just like pure destruction, dismemberment replays on the show in quite a while. So it's nice to have 2 in a row. Anyway, moving along. This is our last replay for today. I think it is. Opener. The opener's by Gramophone by SubZero. So this is this is a collaboration by, I sort of punched the mic there as well. I leaned away to sort of clear my throat and stuff, and I punched the mic. This is a collaboration by SubZero and Gramophone. Gramophone, not Fazone, that's even weirder. Or as I've heard, they'd like to be called, Gramophone and Subsys the 3 row 3. I think Gramophone actually rolls off the tongue better. Yeah, so the last replay today. Sorry, no admin's choice today. We were kind of strapped for time and didn't have time to get one. We'll do 2 next week instead to make up for it. In fact, we're probably going to have more than 2 next week. I think it's the last week of the quarter if my brain has worked this out right. So, yeah, don't worry. Even though there's not one this week, we'll more than make up for it next week. This is really fucking cool, though. I like this a lot. I guess this is a third sort of general destruction replay, actually, you know? We actually had 3 of these on the show this week. Kicks to the arse, kick off his legs. Yeah, I think I counted 4 there, but I wasn't really trying to count. Let's go. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. 3. I can't count. Wait. No, 3. 3 dismembers, but 3 really, really cool dismembers. I'm just gonna double check this was the last replay. Yeah, okay, it was. I thought so. This is cool. I like this. I like that flip too. That's like, again, that's the faff I like. You know, the faff at the end of the replay where it should be. All this flipping at the start, I'm gonna say is sort of necessary for the replay because at least he's moving towards Jeff while doing it, and it's used to build up a little bit of speed. Doesn't actually use it for a dismember though, so I guess one could argue that it was faff, but you know what? I'm in a good mood, so no faff. This is getting a no faff verdict. I like the way he kind of like victory holds Jeff up there as well. Like he bifurcates Jeff and holds him in the air for a second like a trophy, and then kicks the rest of him apart with I think it's a 2 kick combo there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and slow this one down a little bit as well. So you got that kick that gets the bifurcate, holds him up like a trophy, throws him into the ground, and then kick and kick. Yeah, 2-kick combo to sort of break up what's left of Jeff there. I like it, man. I like it a lot. It's cool. I always like these collaborations when you see, especially two people who are on the show, you know, like Gramophone and SubZero here. I guess that bit was Gramophone, and then SubZero takes over here, which actually I can kind of see. That's going to be my criticism of this replay. I can see where the sort of like the break happens. So I'm going to guess this is Gramophone, and that sort of kind of awkward grab there is probably where SubZero took over and made it his own, you know? And don't get me wrong, the follow-up is awesome. The rest of the replay is really cool, but I can totally see where the split is. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, because that would be embarrassing if I sort of presented that as fact. But that, I would assume, you know? Because it looks like this opener was really planned, and the rest of the replay was really planned, but this bit here where he sort of drags his sort of like flirts with Jeff a little bit and runs his hand up his leg to his dick, this right here, that looks a little bit awkward. That doesn't look like it was planned. That looks like it was kind of improvised to, you know, going from one replay maker to the other. But like I said, the rest of the replay is really, really cool. All right, we'll let this one play in the background for a second. So, as I said at the start, after next week, we're taking, I think it is next week, I might be wrong on that, but I'm 90% sure. We're taking our quarterly gap, taking a week off, there'll be no videos, and after that, there are big changes coming to Toribash Replay Showcase. The show is improving, but it will be different. We'll be trying it out for about a month, and if you guys hate it, we'll go back to the original format. So if you see it change and you don't like it, please let us know in the comments and wait, and then we'll change it back. Don't worry, it won't be a permanent thing. Also, big thanks to everyone who showed up to our Toribash live stream last Sunday. It was a lot of fun, and we gave away a lot of Tori credits. We gave away, I think, 36,000 Tori credits, or maybe 37. Yeah, we gave away a lot. So yeah, if you're not already following the Arcade Crowd Twitch account, you probably should, because you'll see us streaming and maybe get a chance to win some Tori credits yourself. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. So big thanks to everyone who showed up and took part. I enjoyed it a lot. You guys seem to enjoy it a lot. A video of me making sex noises came out about it, which is always really cool. And yeah, so follow us on Twitch if you're not already, and brace for the changes, guys. They're going to be good, I promise. And we'll do a lot of Admin's Choice next week, and I'll explain what the changes are actually going to be next week, too. Anyway, I've been Jack Morris from Manified Films, guys. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.